Someone should have a look at it. No problem. We'll open it on the brick. The brick? It's a computer that isn't connected to any of our networks. It isn't connected to anything at all. Totally isolated. So if there's a virus on this thing, we won't catch it. He led Matt out of the office and into another room, which seemed to be a storeroom for printer paper and stationery, except for the fact that a small table sat against one wall and a laptop sat on the table. The laptop had a black plastic cover on its lid, and someone, probably Toombs himself, had painted the word brick on it in white paint. The technician opened the laptop and booted it up. He took the flash drive from Matt and inserted it into the machine. "There's just a single text file," he said. "Weird." "What does it say?" Toombs clicked the file. It opened, and Matt leaned in closer to get a better look. There was nothing but a string of numbers and letters. "It's a website address," Toombs said. "Probably a link, but we can't click on it because we're on the brick." He grabbed a sticky note and a pen from one of the shelves and copied the string of characters and numerals. He closed the file and removed the flash drive from the brick. He gave the drive back to Matt. "We won't need this anymore. There's a laptop in my office that's connected to the net via a dongle and isn't connected to our network. We can visit this website safely on that." "A computer for every occasion," Matt said as they went back to Toombs's office. "Can't be too careful nowadays," the technician said. "Who is this drive addressed to?" "Gallo. So it might be nothing more sinister than his holiday snaps." "It's possible." "If he spent his summer at the nudist colony, we'll never be able to unsee this." Flowers laughed. "I don't think it's anything like that." When they got to Toombs's office, the technician removed a laptop from his desk drawer and turned it on. He sat in his chair and invited Matt to pull up one of the spares that were arranged around a small meeting table by the wall. Matt sat in a chair and wheeled himself over to Toombs's desk. "OK, here we go." Toombs stuck the note to the top of the screen and opened an internet browser. He typed in the long string of numbers and letters. When he hit the enter key, the screen went black for a second, and then words began to appear, one by one, in a red font that dripped animated blood. "Will the police save them?" Matt frowned at the words. "Save who?" A white square appeared on the screen, with more words, also in white, underneath it. "Family get-together." "What's that supposed to mean?" Matt said. "It's a clickable link." Toombs clicked the square, and it expanded to fill the screen. They were now looking at a black and white video that showed 4 people sitting at a dining table in a house. The words "live feed" glowed in the top right of the screen. The feed itself, if that's what it was and not a recording, was being filmed from the corner of the family's dining room. The father sat at the head of the table. He was facing away from the camera and had dark hair. The mother was blonde and sat at the opposite end of the table. Her face was a mask of terror. The children seated at the table looked to be a blonde-haired girl around 8 and a dark-haired boy who was facing away from the camera. The girl's eyes were wide, and she looked terror-stricken, like her mother. Matt wasn't sure why until he looked closer. Wires trailed across the floor beneath the family, snaking up to the underside of the table, where some kind of device seemed to have been fixed. "That looks like a bomb," Toombs said. Matt gritted his teeth and checked the room for some clue, anything that would tell him where this was taking place. His eyes followed the dark tangle of wires, and he realized they were attached to the house's front door, which was visible from the dining room through an archway. "Is this actually live?" he asked Toombs. "Can you tell?" The technician raised his shoulders and hands in a helpless gesture. "I don't know." Matt pulled his phone from his pocket and rang D.I. Summers. "We have a problem," he said as soon as she picked up. "I'm in the IT office and I'm watching a family about to get blown up." Danny simply said, "On my way," and hung up. "There are other people watching this," Toombs said, pointing at a view counter that had appeared at the bottom right of the screen. As Matt watched, the counter moved from 1,341 to 1,457. "We need to know where this is coming from," Matt said. "Already on it." Toombs was on his desktop computer, typing numbers and code into it. A smaller inset window appeared over the video feed. This window showed a street and appeared to be shot from a front.